Hey David, welcome back. We missed you last week.
Yeah.
You know that people did send me things over the blog. They missed you too.
Really?
And yes, they did. And they had only compliments for you.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, not for me.
Well,
but
that's
whatever.
Okay.
And
good cop, bad cop.
yeah, we did. So I had a lot of little funny things happening this week. First of all, a lot of people are pissed because I don't publish their blog or their lines or whatever, right?
Right.
But you should see what they said. And plus, it's my prerogative not to publish these people.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I mean, it's ridiculous. They say some really stupid things.
Like?
So, well, aside from the fact that they say, oh, you look ugly. But they say some stupid things like, why don't you tell Heather Mills to take the $50 million that was offered to her and then get herself another life, get lost somewhere in Australia?
Well, she wasn't even offered that. Nobody really knows. Where did he get that information? It's like one more time, you're taking bad information and running with it, thinking you have the truth.
Totally.
Yeah.
But the best of it all was this guy. Okay, I got to tell you about this story. I'm out and about on Friday working with another client of mine, and then I get a call from my office. This guy, Steve Myall. That name became Steve Myall from my office. But this guy, Steve, calls me up, okay, and he says, this was the message. I heard that you were helping Miss McCartney to get someone to date her.
Okay.
So when they said that to me, I thought, oh, I must call this guy back.
She doesn't need your help.
Exactly. So I called him back and I said, I don't need to help Heather to have a date. It's not our priority anyway, but
right.
Who told you that? And this guy said, well, we've got it some very credible sources. I said, well, you have me on the phone now, so this is it. Take my word for it, right? And the guy kept on going, yes, but we heard that you were helping Heather to get some celebrity date. You lining them up in the book. I'm thinking, oh my God, next week they're going to call me Madame Michele.
You don't even have time for that.
Wait, so I get this guy on the phone. I'm telling him the freaking truth, and guess what? He's telling me, well, I'm not sure about that. I'm going to have to talk to my editor, whose name is Peter Wright. That's the guy who is calling the shot at Mail on Sunday, the Daily Mail, which becomes Mail on Sunday. And this guy was going to take the decision to publish the story that I was lining the dates for Heather, even though they had me on the phone saying, no, you got it wrong. It's not a good story. It's a wrong story. It's erroneous.
Well, it all goes along with the stuff you were talking about earlier, where they just try to take a lie and like a dart on a dartboard, whatever sticks, and see if it sticks, how long it's going to stick, and then run with it. And number one, like you said, not Heather's priority to get into a relationship.
Yeah.
She's much more discreet about it than Paul has been. And if she wanted to, she could do it in earnest because she's a gorgeous woman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So, I just don't understand this.
Well, it's because, they don't have anything else to go with. They have to know the truth, and, you don't disclose
But you tell
anything.
this guy on the phone, you said, no, this is not true. I swear to you, I was on the telephone
he's crazy.
10 minutes.
He's
and
crazy.
Then he freaks out, right? So he tells me, well, I'm taping the conversation. And I said, well, good, so am I, because Lila was doing that. We tape everybody we call the office,
right.
So, because, we like taping. Like that,
you never know when it's going to come in handy.
Plus, they cannot lie. We can just, bring it out,
That's too bad.
So we were taping this idiot who was calling us to ask us about a story. We were saying, no, it's not true. And he was still saying, oh, yes, it is. Even though I was telling him it's not true. And this goes on and on and on,
Right.
I don't have the same problem with the U.S.,
Right. Well, I think, too, since she's over there and Paul's from England and all that's their sort of person they have to sort of iconically worship. And, if they really knew the truth, I don't know if they would really go the same route. But not only that, what they're saying about Heather is all lies,
Yeah.
And that's obviously why we're here to do this, just to let everybody know, okay, one more time, we're going to go up and we're going to say something about this, because all of her best friends aren't saying a word, and
You notice?
Yeah, nobody's saying anything.
It's only us.
And just for the record, we're not doing this for pay. We're doing it for her because we love and we care about her. And we'll do it,
it's true,
period.
it's
From the
true.
very beginning, we've done this and taken care of
Yeah,
her.
I'm really hoping though that some of her friends are going to come to the plate, you know, and just say something. I mean, who knows? Maybe they were out of town, maybe whatever. You know, I don't know.
I think all of that will happen because I really don't care what anybody says about me. I don't care, and you're the same way. So a lot of people aren't like that, and they're not going to come and defend her until after. You know, after the divorce is final and after the decisions have been made.
Yeah.
So they don't lose anything.
It's pretty sad though, considering, you know, that this woman is really true to herself. I got a request a couple of days ago from this little girl that has cancer and got operated on again. I don't know how many operations she's had, but she's doing okay. But the same people.
Is that the girl in Jersey?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. But she's doing okay, and I'm very happy about that. But we got another request from the same people who kind of support these little children or these teenagers who have a problem in their life, and this one needs a bone marrow transplant, and so we are going to reach out to television shows to make sure that we spread the news. It's a request from Heather, so I will go to various television shows, especially the news, because right now that everybody is on, you know, in the middle of a strike, it's a little bit more difficult to do that. But I can go to the news and ask them to do a story on this child. Heather is reaching out as well. So
I mean, if they really knew the extent of charity, even before she lost her leg, the extent of charity that she has done, continues to do, and where her heart comes from to do this,
yeah,
and people really knew her.
I mean, we got
none of this would be happening.
Yeah, we got this thing on Friday, on Saturday. I got it too because they know me, so I got it in the same time she got it. But Saturday she was sending me an email saying, okay, can you think about anything that I haven't thought of so that we can spread the news, so that we can maybe find a bone marrow. So Heather Myall is really the person we say she is. It's not a made up story or whatever. Nobody's got anything to gain about. We will defend it forever, right?
Forever.
Forever.
Until next time.
Until next time. Bye.